Today we are going to work on Liszt B minor piano sonata, and I'm here with François Lambret.
Hello, my name is François Lambret. I was born in Paris and I just finished my studies last year in Paris Conservatoire. And I'm now living in Berlin. I'm studying with Mr. Fabio Biddini, who is teaching in Universität der Künste in Berlin.
All right. So we are going to work on Liszt sonata. Is it a new piece for in your repertoire? Have you played it already?
It's not really a new piece because I played it a few times in concerts and also for my final exam in Paris.
Oh, at the Conservatoire.
Indeed, yes.
Good. Well, should we start? Well, the opening bars, there are so much to say about. You know, those 4, 5, 6, 7, the first 7 bars, for me, it's a little bit like somebody who has in his mind to build a big house, something a huge house. But what is most important when you start to build a house, it's the foundations, of course. And this is for me like the foundations.
Okay.
And these foundations, this is not only at the beginning that you are going to test them, to see whether they are really strong enough to support the big house. But then you will get it 3 times in the middle section.
Of course.
And then at the end, because it's not only the foundation, but it's also a kind of when you have eventually you have built this house and you look at the house, but you know that this is something so strong and so important that you want to feel them again, to feel their strength. So I think that first of all, you should look at the score carefully.
Okay.
Now, what does Liszt give you as an information? First information, of course, is a tempo, lento assai. Now, for my personal taste, I would say I found a little too slow.
Okay.
Then, another important and interesting information is the intensity. Now, you have tried, and actually you achieved, a very, very nice pianissimo. Good, but it's wrong because it's piano.
Okay.
It's piano sotto voce, but it's only one piano.
Okay.
So it's different. It's not, you shouldn't play really
Okay.
almost, what is it? I don't know. No, it's piano. Because we need to hear this, all the notes. And also, another thing, you need to have some sound in order to achieve the decrescendo. Both time, on both scales.
Okay.
So I would say that play with some sound this.
Okay.
And then you have the sound to decrease the sound.
Okay. Of course.
And the same. And here you can achieve a real decrescendo.
Okay.
You see. And you can find various movements of a sonata. You have the first movement with, and then this slow movement. You have this fugato, which is almost like a scherzo or something. You have the recapitulation, etc., etc. Now, those two scales, descending scales, they are extremely important for the sonata because they are the two, I should say, the two main identities, not only of the sonata but of Liszt himself. Because at the beginning, you have the scale on the, which is a sort of religious identity, because this is, in French, le mode dorien. So I don't know in English if you say dorien, the mood, but this is religious. Then you have this also very important identity for Liszt, which is the political identity, Hungarian. And this is the Hungarian mood,
Of course.
the mode hongrois. So this is for Liszt, who was very patriot. This is very important. So all those things I'm saying now, those considerations about this first bars, the opening bars of the sonata, that means also that I want to hear this in sort of quite open mood, with open sound, not shy, not timid.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Of course.
So let's play again,
Simply
if you
pretty.
like. It's funny because when I was looking at you, I had in my mind a conductor, how he would do that. A conductor, he would be before the orchestra, and the way he would give this, there would be something a little more heavy, I think. And I can imagine the double bass, how they would play that, I don't know if they would up or down, I don't know, but wow, that would be, you would feel that something, wow.
Of course.
Yeah. There should be more intensity on this F. You have the crescendo. F sharp, yes. Okay, then. Okay, now play from here. Would you be so kind to explain why the tempo is different? Where did you see any change? Yes.
Between these two elements. Okay.
Allegro energico, we are still in the same tempo.
Okay.
And then.
Okay.
I think you have to keep in mind
Of course.
the tempo. don't change too much. Rum, bum, bum, bum. There is a crescendo. Dun, dun, beep. Be very careful that all those small indications that Liszt has written, all those small crescendo you have. And then you will have the same thing later on. Oh, yes, here I will tell you. Every time. Okay. Yes, and you can give a little more agitato. Agitato doesn't mean necessarily faster.
Okay.
Just gives this feeling of.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Crescendo, still crescendo. Now fortissimo, fortissimo. Ta-da! Yeah. No, same tempo. Pa 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 pa. Pa, pa, pa. I know it's difficult, and it's always the same problem with every pianist. But you have that. So this, everyone will hear it, and every pianist will play it. Now, this is much more tricky, I know. But you have really to concentrate and try to emphasize this.
Of course. Crescendo, crescendo, decrescendo, all the time. Okay.
You see?
Yeah. Okay.
Again, from here. Not too piano, don't play too reserved. You want to hear them.
More sun. Okay.
Yes. Same tempo. Ta, 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 ta. Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
No change of tempo.
Okay.
Ti, tam, ta, tam, ta, tam, ta, 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 tam. Pa, pa, pam, pam. Okay, let's go a little bit further. I would like to see maybe this one. Ti-ta-ta-tam, ti-ta-ta-tam, pa-pa-pa-pa.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but this is the peak. We have 340.
Three times. Okay.
340.
Okay. Of course. Maybe.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Here you should give bang.
Okay.
Something more. Yeah. Yes. But no accelerando.
Okay.
No accelerando.
I know.
You don't need.
Sorry.
Insist. Same tempo. Same tempo. Ta 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 ta. Same tempo. Now this is a development. La. I'm not so keen about those change, even small change of tempo.
Of course.
Because the music explains already that. Okay. You don't need to interfere and to add.
There's so much.
I mean, then we were in a minor key, and then we get to the major key. And that explains something. We don't need suddenly to hey. No, of course. The music explained it, the thing. The bass, because it advise you, if you want to have this A, to divide the chord not here, but like that. Because you will have a much stronger position of the hand in order. Well, I think we are now at the end of this first lesson. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I have a great affection for Liszt because not only he was a great composer, a great artist, but on top of that, he was very smart. Because he knew that this romantic element in his life had to change from time to time. He started as a concert pianist, virtuoso, then he decided to change completely his life, went to Weimar and became a teacher. And there, a lot of artists, but not only artists, philosophers, politicians, came to visit him. And at the end of his life, he felt that he needed something more, maybe deep in his life, and he had this religious engagement, commitment. So I would say that if I had the possibility of meeting a composer of the past, I would certainly choose to know and to meet Liszt.
ミシェル・ダルベルトのアドバイスの入った楽譜がテキストに載っています。
もしもし、言葉おじさんですか？日本語が大変です。
言葉おじさ
ん。こんな質問があります。最近花に水をあげるという人が多いようですが、この表現気になります。
王様、何をなさっておいでですか？
花に水をあげておるのだ。
水をあげるとは何事ですか、王様？
何か不都合でもあるのか？
あげるだなんて、王様より花の方が身分が上みたいじゃないですか。
水をあげているから水をあげると言っているのだ。
王様は花を尊敬なさっているのですか？花には水をやるでございます。
いいではないか。そこまでうるさく言うのならな、お前には暇をやるぞ。
ポペお暇ですか？しかも私にはやるですか？
じゃあお前には暇をあげる。
よし。
確かに最近花に水をあげる、あるいは動物に餌をあげるという言い方をよく聞きますね。でこの表現をなぜおかしいと思う人がいるんでしょうか。それはあげるという言葉の意味に理由があります。あげるという言葉には物を下から上へ移動させるという意味があります。でこのことから目下の人から目上の人に何かを渡すことを意味する謙譲語にもなっています。謙譲語、それは自分がへりくだった言い方をする敬語の一つですね。動物や植物、自分の子供は目上ではありませんね。ですからこうした相手にあげるを使う表現はおかしいということになります。本来は花に水をやる、動物に餌をやる、これが正しい言い方です。
言葉おじさ
ん。さて、花に水をあげるという表現ですが、この表現についてどう思うか NHK では平成14年に調査をしました。その結果です。おかしくないと思う人が 61%、おかしいと思う人が 35% でした。なぜ多くの人がおかしくないと感じるようになったのでしょうか。おそらくあげるについてはもはや謙譲語ではなくて、単にやるという言葉を丁寧に言った丁寧語と捉える人が多くなっているからではないでしょうか。丁寧語とすれば花に水をあげると言ってもおかしくないわけです。またペットに愛着のある人にすれば餌をやるというような存在の扱いを